everybody, it is Amanda Ramirez with Reflect God's Beauty. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys my go-to holiday makeup look that I've been doing recently. I find myself doing this look a lot, so I really enjoy it, and I wanted to share it with you guys today. And it involves a dupe for Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Trophy Wife. It involves a $1 dupe from LA Colors, and the color is called Sunshine. It is a loose pigment, and it's amazing, you guys. If you just add some water to this, or a setting spray or anything, it becomes an amazing pigment, and it's only $1, and you get 0.1 ounces, and which is about 2.8 grams, and it's phenomenal. So I'm going to be using this in today's look, and it has definitely been my go-to for the past few weeks. So you guys will be able to see how this works, and again, it's only $1. It's truly amazing. So I'm going to start with the video. I'm going to also be kind of just chit-chatting with you guys on this video and just catching up, because I know I've been doing a lot of the vlogs lately. I did the Thanksgiving Day vlog, and I did, the past few days vlog series, and I haven't really done a makeup look in a very long time. So I'm going to sit and just chit-chat and do this makeup look. So I'm going to start with foundation, of course. And for that, I have my tried and true Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation from Maybelline in the color 220, which is Natural Beige. So, I believe that this is the one I've been using, the container. You always have like multiples of, foundation and things like that. I think this is the one I've been using. So I'm going to be using that on, if I can find my sponge. This is starting off to be a perfect video. I'm not seeing my sponge around here. Lovely, friends. Interesting. So, you know what? For this, I'll just use this brush. I hardly ever use it. I think it doesn't really say what it's for, but I'll just use this and pray that it works, because that's very odd. I wonder where it went. I don't know where it is. Just trying to get some of this. It's coming. Okay. So I will just buff this into my skin, and hopefully this works. So, but anyway, it is the holiday season, which I love. I'll try to just blend this in almost like a stippling brush, which I have a stippling brush, and I wonder where it is. I don't know. Things go missing around the end of the year. It's crazy. But anyway, so it is the holidays, which I'm very excited about. I love this time of year. After being in North Carolina for a few years now, I think I've finally gotten used to the colder weather around this time. It actually feels very refreshing, so I've gotten used to it. But I think it's working pretty okay. In the back of my head, I still wonder where my little sponge is, but soon I'll get another one, so I'll just improvise with this for a while. Just trying to get a little bit more onto my brush, just to add some extra coverage around the cheeks, because I do get very red. So Just try to buff. Well, first thing I'm gonna, I guess, kind of bring up is my hair situation. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or maybe even Facebook, you will notice that for a hot minute, well, actually, not a hot minute, for about 2 years, my hair has been some variation of blonde, whether it be ombre or just trying to transition into a lighter blonde. For 2 years, my hair has been some shade of blonde. Well, recently, my roots, I had re-bleached my hair and had gotten it probably to the lightest that it had ever been. And, which I'll insert a picture around here, so that you could see. But I got it the lightest that it's ever been, and I was very excited with it. And to me, my roots were a slightly different shade of blonde. It looked a little brassy to me, and instead of being smart and just throwing a toner over my roots like I should have, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna darken my roots. Well, I went to go darken my roots, and I got a box dye for that, which I shouldn't have because I haven't used a box dye in a very long time. If I were to dye my hair, I usually would get the ion kind of gel tubes from Sally's, which obviously, hello gel, it's a thicker, better consistency. Well, I was silly, and I went and got a box dye from Walmart, Revlon Color Silk. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to use a little bit of this and do my roots. Well, the consistency of that hair dye is very liquidy, extremely liquidy. Well, I went and put it on my roots to cover up the brassiness that was on my roots. And I let it sit for however long it needed to. And when I went to go rinse out my hair, it dripped onto my almost white blonde color. Smart. And I was rinsing it out, and it made the ends of my hair look green. Well, I hadn't used all of the dye because I was just planning on using it on my roots to darken my roots and then have the white blonde on the ends. And it just like I said, dripped all over my hair, and I had to end up putting the rest of the dye on my blonde sections. The blonde sections that took me 2 years to get to. I was and am still kind of hurt about it, very upset about it. So I pretty much need to start from scratch. But I do hopefully plan on getting a color remover and getting it back to my blonde. Um, so yeah, that is the 411 on that. So right now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder in translucent clear, however you want to call it. And I'm going to just go over where I powdered, not powdered, foundation, just to set it. So, oh, but, okay, let's do a little setting with that. And, okay, which also, I really like this a lot better than this Maybelline Light, because this Maybelline Light would leave a kind of pinky cast all over my face, and I really didn't like it. So, yeah. But this translucent clear e.l.f., it's about $6 at Walmart. Amazing. I wish though, even though no, I used to have the powder version of this, where it was like a loose powder. And the kick up and just the way that it smelled kind of was really weird. So it's okay that I no longer use that. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. brow pencil. And even though I do have some of this on already, because last night I went to Ulta to go check out the makeup there and just look at their palettes and all that kind of thing, because you know, I would definitely recommend going to the store to look at palettes, because when you look at online, they kind of enlarge the product just so you could see it better, and you think that the pans are like enormous or of decent size. And I went yesterday to look at a lot of palettes that I've been, just looking at online, and they were like, the pans were so little. I was just like, what is this? So definitely go to the store to look at makeup, because when you get it online, you never know what you're getting. You never know how big the product is in the pan. So I was a little disappointed, because you look at things and they look so nice and pretty and all this, and then you see it in person and you're just like, nope. So, alrighty. Next thing that I want to do is I'm going to contour first before I do the eye makeup look. So I got a new well, okay, it's not a contour kit. They don't call it a contour kit, but usually I use this one by Profusion. I've had it about a year, love it. Or I use the BH one, love it. I recently went to Burlington, and I got this cheek palette. That's what they call it. It's by BB, and the way that it looked when I got it, these bottom rows here were an ombre with like half of it was ombre and glitter. And I guess as you use it, it kind of fades. So, like, all where my fingers are going across, we're all covered in either like a pink glitter, like this one had a pinky purple glitter. These had gold, and this was just, I think, like a kind of like a white kind of glitter. The other ones were matte. But I've been using this to contour with. So I'm going to, now it's like different way. The pan sizes are really good. That's another reason why I've been, why I got it. So I was like, oh, these pan sizes are amazing. So I'm going to go in with what is now, because I turned it, it was like this. What is now this top shade up here, I use this to contour with. And it was funny when I had my hair the blonde that I wanted and absolutely loved. I went to contour one day, and I have this BH cream contour kit, and I hadn't used it in a long time, and I went to go use it, and it made me look really dark with the blonde. So um, that's really weird. Like, if you look when that was weird. I don't know if it's some kind of reflection, but it looks like if there's like little things flying around. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of bronze up with this. This is a little bit of a orangey, darker shade. Just kind of, you know, kind of deepen it up a little bit. So next, I'm gonna go in with. They have little blush shades also. I'm gonna go in with this one and just kind of add some life back in there so it doesn't look so. Now I'm gonna use my flathead, which I want to get a new one of these. Um, use my flathead contour and use this tan up here and just tap it off a little. And you do my nose, of course, always. So Christmas is coming, and I'm excited for it. It should be fun. I'm definitely gonna try to vlog that and just have a good time with my family and just have some fun. So there we go. And also, if you want your contour to be more kind of, pronounced, I guess you could say, or prominent, you can definitely use one of these flat heads. It gives it more of a sculpted look than just, using a. I mean, yeah, you have the angled brush too, and that's good to blend with, but you don't get that kind of. Okay, so, oh, forgot to do some of this here. Now, done with this. They definitely have a lot of good stuff at Burlington. I would prefer it surprisingly over Marshalls because Marshalls does have a lot of high-end stuff, but if you don't check out the products properly, they can be already kind of used, I've noticed. So, now let's get to the eyes. I was going to conceal and do that whole thing with my um, compact makeup from True Match, and I kind of can't. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But, okay, we are going to start with the eyes. I'm going to, that's a fan brush. Here we go. I'm going to be using my little eyeshadow brush here and dipping into my BH contour palette. They have there's a very deep brown in here that I don't really use for contour because it's so deep, so I use it for eyeshadow. And as I've always said, you can use whatever you see fit as makeup. If there's like a deep blush in a palette that you don't really see yourself wearing on your cheeks, you can easily just pop that into your crease or under eye and just use it as a shadow. Like I don't really get well, I don't really see it much where people say that you have to just use one thing for what it's made for. I think a lot of people are very versatile on what they choose to use their makeup products for, which is really good. So, like I said, this is a contour shade. As you can see, it's kind of dark for me. It's a good pan size, so it'll last a very long time, and you could just use it as a shadow. So I'm just popping this into my crease right now. Okay, kind of trying to deepen it some. And if not, if you want to deepen it even more, I have this little elf. Ooh, there's stuff on here. 1 minute, I'll be right back. So right now I have this elf trio little palette, and I'm gonna go into this and use this deep color at the top. And you can use this to kind of just darken up your crease some. I do also have the Smashbox trio that it has a dark brown in it, but I kind of want a deeper color. So as you can see, the elf is a lot darker. So I'm just going to be putting this in my crease a little bit more just to kind of deepen it. Just add some more of a deeper pigment. Because the gold that we're going to use is very, you'll see. You can use it either dry or wet, which I will demonstrate on my hand. I use it wet because it just makes it so amazing. And also for this dark color, you can also run this along your lash line if you kind of want to do a, which I will, because I also run the gold pigment under my lash line, on my lash line, so and as you can see, this is very pigmented. This is e.l.f. So it's going to be affordable. I don't know if they still have this, but this is kind of a little older, but it's really an amazing product. So now for what I'm really looking forward to is this LA Colors loose shimmer. And the application for it, I'm not that crazy about, to be honest with you. It's just this little, which I've used this a lot, so that's why the brush is all funky. But it's just this little kind of brush that comes with it. And the inside, as you can see, is just this kind of little hole that, you know, the bristles can go into to get the pigment. I'm not that crazy about it. So that is why I shake it into the lid, which I will show you now. This is the lid. I just shake in some pigment. So I just shake some of the pigment into the lid. And again, these are $1, so, and they come in gold, purple, and white. And so you could just stock up on these. They're kind of hit or miss if you can find them. Again, they're from the Dollar Tree. So it's $1 and they're just amazing. I've only tried the gold. I've never tried the white one or the purple. And that's mainly because when it comes to the white, I already have the white inside of this palette and it's just amazing. So I don't see why I should get another one. And yeah. So for this, what I'm going to do is dampen my brush. First, I'm going to show it to you guys dry. I'll show it to you guys dry, and then I'll show it to you guys wet. So I'm just picking up some of the pigment, as you can see, and I'm just going to swipe it over my hand. When it is not wet, I don't know if you could see that. When it's not wet, it's very glittery. It just looks like a bunch of sparkles, which, in my opinion, I went to Sephora and Now it looks a little better. That's dry, you guys. I went to Sephora and I swatched the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter, and it looked extremely similar to this, in my opinion. So, um, and the Trophy Wife highlighter, I believe it's 35. I believe it's 35. Let's see. 34. $34 at Sephora. And it comes off, when you look at it, it looks very yellow, as you can see. So, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in Trophy Wife. 3D Hyper Metallic Gold. You get 0.28 ounces when you buy that, and that's 8 grams. This you get 0.1, and it's 2.8 grams. So you do get more in the Fenty Beauty than you do in this, but it is $34. This is $1. If you were to buy a few of these, it would equal the amount of this one. So, two. You would have to buy 4 of these to get the amount of this. And you would still get a little more of this because it's 2.8, not you get what I'm saying. If you get 4 of these for $1, you get more than you would get in this. So, and also, if I have not figured out how to get this off, the like little inside thing, but if you were to figure out how to take this off and just pour the pigment into a press and press it in and get 4 of these and press it in, you can make your own little palette of this. So, anyway, just want to let y'all know. Now what I'm going to do, like I said, this is it dry on your hand. I'm going to try it wet so you guys can see because it's just crazy. Now what I do when let's get some water. Get a new little thing of water. And I'm just going to put some in the cap. Let's put this here. And I'm just going to add this little bit of water to the pigment. So, I have the water in here. And I'm going to use the original applicator brush that it brings and just kind of mix this together. Now, if it's too wet, you can just add more pigment. So, let's see. What I'm going to do, now that this is wet, I'm just going to dip it back in here to kind of try to get more pigment. And you guys will be able to see the difference of when it's wet and when it's dry. So the bottom is how it looks when it's wet, dry, which you can see the glitter particles in it. And then that's what it looks like when it's wet, okay? Now I use this on my eyes when it's wet. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take off from this brush. Okay. Okay. So, as you can see, I have it wet. So this is, I feel like it's still a little, okay, so this is usually how I do this eye. Do you see with the eye closed? And like I said, you can use this wet or dry. If you like if you like being able to see the particles of glitter more, or if you just want it wet. So now, which I've never done this, because I've always used it wet, I'm going to show you guys on the other eye what it would look like dry, because I know and also from here, if you want to, kind of incorporate it as your highlight, you could take some of it dry and just kind of add some of it as a highlighter. For me, I'm not sure if I want to do that on my cheeks, just because the eyes are so and even on the brow bone, I would want to kind of blend it a little bit. For the cheek highlight, I'm thinking I'm going to go into this e.l.f. Kind of swirl baked highlighter in Peachy Cheeky. I'm going to use that for my highlighter just because this has a very kind of lit from within kind of effect. And with the eyes being so the focal point, I wouldn't want to just keep adding the gold to the cheeks like that. So I'm just dipping into this e.l.f. kind of cheek thing. next is eyeliner. You can leave it like this if you want to, or you can add eyeliner to it. There's a little part of me that doesn't want to add the eyeliner. I don't know. But then I kind of feel like it might need it just to break it up a little bit, so I might just add a teeny bit of eyeliner. Okay, and again, this is LA Colors also, so it was $1. I'm going to use the Smashbox. You could just do a little light application. Um, or if you do this for a holiday party, you could throw on some falsies and just go. So. I'm gonna just use some of this. Yourself one more little blend of everything. And that's it. This has been my go-to makeup look for, I'd say, the past month or so. You know, when it's the holiday season, there's definitely different colors and things that you can mess with that normally would not be, I guess, acceptable any other time of year. So, you know, just play around with silvers, golds, you know, red lips, that kind of thing, and just have fun with it. Like I've always said, just use whatever colors you want to use for, you know, whatever part of your face. Like I said, if there's a powder contour that is a little too dark for your skin that comes in a palette, you can use it as a color for your crease to transition and kind of blend out that kind of thing. And you know, just have fun with makeup. That's what I love about makeup. You can do whatever you want and use whatever you want. So yeah, that will be it for me. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys liked this look. Remember, you do not have to, you know, if you want to spend $34 on a highlighter, go ahead. That's awesome. And like I said, I've swatched her highlighters at the store, and they're great. But you know, if you're on a budget and you can't really go run to Sephora and pick up a $34 highlighter, you know, you can run to the Dollar Tree and, you know, find a dupe for $1. And it comes out just as pretty and just as nice. And so you may not get the same amount of product in the packaging, but, you know, you could stock up on a few and it'll add up to the same amount as what's in the Fenty Beauty little kilowatt thing. Actually, like I've said, I've noticed online that you have to go look in the store because things online you don't get a true representation of how it really looks size wise. So definitely run to the store, check out the product before you want to go buy it. You know, so that you know what you're getting, you know, the amount of product that you're getting and that kind of thing. So yes, I will see you guys in my next video, which will most likely be, I want to try to vlog Christmas. Obviously, I'm going to vlog Christmas. So I'll have that up next week or so. Um, there's another video that I also have when we put up the tree. So I'm gonna try to get that up soon also. And yeah, I'm gonna have those few videos coming by the end of the year. And I'm hoping to plan new stuff for next year and just really try to be more consistent with the Reflect God's Beauty. I know I've kind of been like, all over the place with it and video wise, and I did the past few days vlog series, and I wanted that to be continuous. And I had planned for 10 episodes. I think I have 8 of them up. So I think I did pretty good for wanting to do, 10 episodes and, you know, have more than half up. So I'm not gonna, get down on myself for that. I think I did pretty okay with it. And also, another video I'm gonna have coming is my review of 2017. 2017 has been an amazing, amazing year for me, and I just want to reflect and just talk about the year. And um, I really enjoyed this year. It's been a very good year for me, so I'm excited to do that video and just talk to you guys about my favorite moments and give you guys just some encouraging advice and that kind of thing. So that will be coming soon too. So that's about hopefully 3 videos, 3 or 4. Maybe I'll do New Year's also. So 3 or 4 videos coming really soon at you guys. And I thank you guys for whoever watches, and thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell. Make sure to check out my social media accounts. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll put the links down below. And I just hope everyone has a beautiful, safe holiday season. I know a lot of people are traveling these next few days. Just be safe. Remember, everyone's trying to get to the same place. Don't speed or do anything crazy like that. Just, enjoy the moment with your family and your friends, and just everybody stay safe during this holiday season. And I'm excited to see what's coming up in 2018. Like I said, 2017 was amazing, so it could just keep going up from here. Thank you guys again for anyone who watches. Love you guys. I will see you guys in my next few videos. Have a beautiful, blessed, awesome day. Bye.